Hi, kids. Okay. The Lady from Shanghai, 1947, directed by Orson Welles. He removed his credit. We'll get to that. Starring Rita Hayworth and Orson Welles, based on the novel. It's a short novel, I think. It's only like 120 pages. If I Die Before I Wake, which was released in 1938 by Sherwood King. Screenplay is credited to Orson Welles. So, um, Orson Welles was in the middle of producing a play based on Around the World in 80 Days, a childhood favorite of his, something that he had done twice with the Mercury Theater radio hour. Um, so he was a big fan of it, something he really wanted, a passion project. But he ran out of funding. Quite lavish production it was. Um, this music was done by Cole Porter, had elephants and a train on stage, and there was even parts that were filmed segments that would be shown on screen. It's Orson Welles, so it's got to be different. He's pushing things, and that means pushing your budget. So he asked producer Harry Cohn for some money, uh, offered that in exchange he would write, produce, direct, and star in basically anything Cohn wanted him to. So there's some dispute as to whose idea it was to adapt If I Die Before I Wake, whether it was Wells, Cohn's, or somebody else. At any rate, doesn't really matter because that's what it was agreed upon. So they go apart, or they go and adapt If I Die Before I Wake. Wells writes a screenplay, casts Rita Hayworth, his wife at the time of filming, definitely at the time of casting. Um, and there's a bit of a clash between him and Cohn because Rita Hayworth, I've talked about her a couple of videos before, her look was carefully crafted by Cohn, her appeal, the long red hair, uh, and what does Wells do? He cuts it and dyes it blonde, changes her look. Cohn's not happy with that. And he's also not happy with the film, um, something that's not uncommon for Wells. The studios don't understand his vision or don't like his vision. Who knows? Maybe it's not good. At any rate, they come in and they re-edit it and they reshape it and they do what they want. And yeah, Wells was not happy with the way they edit it. He wasn't happy with the score. He wasn't happy with a number of things. So he removed his name from the directing credit from film. So, anyways, there is that. Um, yeah, the Hall of Mirror series, it apparently was more spectacular, more stunning. That's a big trademark calling card of this film that's been copied countless times. Bruce Lee, many others. Gotta have the Hall of Mirrors scene. It's in a Bond film. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, he got his money anyways, and he got to make his Broadway production of Around the World in 80 Days. It was on Broadway, I think, about 75 performances, but it was just too much of an undertaking, too costly, maybe a little bit rushed into production. Anyways, Lady from Shanghai is great, despite the meddling. What do you think? Uh, Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe.